Hi everyone, I'm Terry Conlon and I'm your coach and guide for the Sacred Creative Collective Group Coaching Program. I've had so many questions about just the behind the scenes, how things fit together, so I thought I'd provide an opportunity just to get a sneak peek behind the scenes of what it looks like when you come into the program, and just give you a sense of how the pieces fit together and how the content builds over the 3 months that we're together. When you come into the program, this is the enrolment page. So when you click on that, you come through. There's quite a lot of information there about the program, and the spot to enroll is here. So you just click on that. It takes you through very easily. It's $150 immediate payment, and then $150 for the next 2 months afterwards. So easy, and payments spread equally over 3 months. So when you come into the program, once you've paid the fee and enrolled, you come into the course platform, and straight away you've got some introductory information to welcome you to the collective. And the first thing you'll want to do is book your one-to-one discovery call with me. That's a opportunity for us to connect, to chat for about 45 minutes about you and your goals and where you'd like to be heading into the creative. So you just hop on there and book that call straight away, and that can enable us to get started in a really customized way. There's an overview, just an introduction to the package and the resources, and some tips for working through the resources. There's a welcome and overview workbook, and that just steps you through how things work quite in a straightforward way. And you can choose to just read on screen, or you can download and print the documents, or download them and keep them. I just like to give people the choice. Some people may not be in a position to be able to print things and like to read on screen and also save paper, and others will prefer to print things off and write. So you have that option. So we go through all the details about the program. It orientates you in a really clear way, shows you how things go together, and it just helps you to know how to, at the back, be in action now straight away as soon as you get the resources. Then there's the program schedule. That provides an overview each week, what happens in terms of the program, the group coaching, the Facebook group, so you have a great bird's eye view. There's a resource guide. So that's a fantastic resource that takes you through each of the weeks in the program. Again, you can download it down the bottom, or you can just work on your computer with that, and download it and use it online as a PDF. So for each of the areas that we deal with in the Sacred Creative Skills, so for example, week 2 and 3 around knowing yourself, your style, personality and preferences, I've created some resources there, or shared resources with you with all the links where to find them. It might be blog posts, it can be books, and refer to those in the presentation, but it's an opportunity for you just to choose. You don't need to read all of them, but they are things you might come back to over time. But opportunity for you just to decide where you want to zero in now and really get some pre-reading done and focus in for your personal project and focus. And the final, which is a PDF guide, it's fillable on download, is a personal planning workbook and a personal learning workbook, and you have a fillable PDF which looks like this. And again, you can work totally online with that, and it takes you through those dreams, visions, intentions, and drills right down through that process, the resources to support you to how to set your goals, and how to set those actions, and starting to draft up what your goals and actions might be for the 3 months of the program. Very important part of the program. That's the introductory resources. So when you receive that, get into the program and look at that, you might think, wow, there's not much there. But that's just the start. That's even before week 1. So when we build up as we go through the program. So this just shows you, this is the last group from February 2020. And you can see as we go through, the content builds up in the Teachable platform. It's all there for you. Each of these resources that I've created for each of the skills, and at the same time I share that in a live video, so you have the opportunity to ask questions. I record that, and I upload it to the Facebook group, and this year I think I'll also upload it to the platform here so that you've got everything in one place. And that, I guess, provides the curriculum and the content. Personally, I mean, sometimes it's great to get content all up front, and I quite enjoy that for some content too, to have the choice to dive in, everybody moving at their own speed. And that's still possible in this program, but my feeling here for the Sacred Creative Collective is just to go gently one step at a time. So in week 1, it's about personal orientations for your project, your creative life and project. And I've recorded that video, or we'll record it live. You'll have the PowerPoint with all the resources and the questions and the prompts and the orientations. And then you'll have a guide for shaping your project plans, goals and actions, and so on for each week. You then have tools within the program for shaping your project plans, goals and actions. So that looks like this. So it's just a document that steps you through how to go from those big picture workbook items that you've worked through to how to drill down to 3 goals, 3 actions for each goal, and how to do that each week of the program. And then when you have done that and worked on something for 2 weeks in your personal project plan work that you're doing, and then sharing on that with the group coaching, you have the opportunity then to give feedback to me after 2 weeks, and for yourself, reflections about how you've gone on those goals, how you're feeling about them, what your challenges are, and where you want to focus next. So that's the individual process that's happening. At the same time, we're talking about the sacred creative skills learning in the group when we connect online, and also about individual projects. People can ask questions or talk about anything that's a problem for them at the time. So I encourage you to enroll in the program, to work on your wholehearted self-leadership skills. It's all about your deepest story, about how to get the skills, the wholehearted self-leadership skills to really bring your story forward in the world. And it might be building a creative business. It might be that you're quite isolated and you need to build more connection in your life. So this is a community and a way of doing that. And it might be building community in other ways in your life. It could be a creative project. It could be writing a book. It could be, what else have people worked on? Building personal power. So, I mean, that's been a goal people have worked on. They've worked on archetypes, shadows, tarot, intuitive work. It can be working out how to get your artwork or your creative work into a form to share with other people. There's lots and lots of different ways. And it can be as simple as getting clarity, working out your career focus. And it can be that your life is very much about supporting other people. So it might be caring for elderly family, and you just want to make sure you've got that creative thread of life happening, whether you're trying to support other people or leave a workplace where it's not serving you. They're all the sort of transitions that we're talking about in this program. So all best wishes. I hope that that's been helpful, and I hope you'll join us in the program so that I can support you to really shape up the wholehearted life that you desire. That's my aim, and that's what I'd really love for you. So I hope that you'll join us. It's a deep time, it's a powerful time, but it's a structured time that you can take in your own stride and really make the changes that you need to make. So all the best, and I hope to see you in the Sacred Creative Collective.